Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Ashley McDowell. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. The way Russian tourists enter the Sinai has changed. We have the details from Washington. Also tonight, Congressman Khalili is in Washington speaking with officials about the CW process affecting so many. And those who park their boats at Smiling Cove Outer Marina will soon see a big change. In sports, big weekend last weekend, big weekend this weekend. Did you get that, Sinai? Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
"48 hours. That's all we get in a week. But those 48 hours, we try to make them last forever. How? By filling them fast with all the right stuff. With a lot of laughter, a little drama, some adventure, and a whole lot of love."
Dad, Mom's here.
It happens pretty quick,
Bye, Dad.
but it's cool. Because the rest of the week, we talk about our plans
You want to go to the beach?
on how to make the next 48 hours last us a lifetime.
Like drivers, pedestrians can also be easily distracted. Distracted walking is any action that takes your focus away from getting to your destination safely. Distracted walking can include eating and drinking, talking on or using a smartphone, listening to music, or engaging in conversation. In recent years, accidents involving distracted walking have increased drastically. Pedestrians should always keep their heads up and stay alert at all times. I wish someone could have told me that sooner.
Okay, so what are we thinking today?
I just need a trim.
Okay, well, luckily you are in great hands. Perfect.
The $1 stylist deal.
Is that it?
That's it.
Or you could get a real deal. McDonald's buy one, get one for $1 deal is here. Buy one of your faves and choose another for just an extra buck. Choose from the Big Mac, filet of fish, quarter pounder with cheese, and 10-piece chicken McNuggets, but only for a limited time.
Off a day, Tirawami, and good evening, Commonwealth. Today is Friday, August 30th, 2019. Russian tourists will no longer be allowed to enter the Sinai under parole authority. The news came from Washington this afternoon. Our Chris Nelson has Congressman Sablan on the phone.
The Department of Homeland Security has just made public that it's rescinding discretionary parole policies relating to nationals of the Russian Federation who are seeking entry into Guam and or the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands for a temporary visit for business or pleasure. The rule will be posted on the Federal Register website for public viewing tomorrow, Friday, August 30.
When does this become effective?
It should become effective once the rule is published.
Have you had any indication this was coming?
I learned about this last week, but it was not official.
The question everyone's going to be asking is, do you think that this is some indicator that Chinese parole could be in jeopardy?
I am not, on that I am not going to speculate, Chris.
Khalili met with U.S. labor officials this morning in Washington about the lengthy CW process that is threatening thousands of renewals.
The congressman says officials told him they have pledged more resources to speed up the turnaround time.
Here's the latest as of this afternoon. 8,109 workers have been approved or are in the final JBA process. Department of Labor is approving 80% of applications. The average processing time from filing for prevailing wage determination to getting an approved labor certification is 52 days.
Khalili says he will be asking Homeland Security to intervene.
Going to request from Acting Homeland Secretary McAleenan to exercise his authority under the U.S. Workforce Act of 2018 to delay the TLC requirement for CW petitions covering the more than 10,000 CW workers whose status expires between September 30 and October 31. So to avoid the impact a mass exodus of workers would have on the Marianas economy. However, and this is important, however, until there is an official announcement to the contrary, employers should continue to comply with the existing CW1 TLC requirement.
Come October 1st, boat owners who park their vessels in Smiling Cove Outer Marina will see drastic changes. Last night, they met with DLNR to get answers to their questions.
Secretary of the Department of Lands and Natural Resources, Tony Benavente, says there's been some miscommunication that needs to be cleared.
We want you there. I want you there. Where are you guys going to go, like I said? But you have to start paying.
There used to be a fee. Some owners say they are still paying it. Others were surprised to hear that because they say they have not been paying. Outer Cove is not closing, but it is closing to picking up and dropping off customers.
Honestly, the very start of this change is to cease all operations of commercial activity. That's our only role right now here. It's for safety purposes, and we know that the DPW has declared that facility as an unsafe structure. Now, what we're trying to do is make sure that we, the government, don't want to have a lawsuit. And these tourists, are here, and one incident. Well, there's no incident or no accident for the longest time, but what if there is?
Boat owners at American Memorial Park Theater last night received applications for the loading of the passengers at the transient dock. 35 people in attendance raised multiple concerns.
From October 1st, what is the time for opening the marina and closing? Because there are some vessels that comes in, commercial vessels close, coming in at 10 o'clock in the evening.
For the transient dock, it is important that you fill in the application. So I know on that application, I'm asking for your operation. Is it from 7 o'clock to 4 o'clock? Or is it from, you have special operations at night? And or do you have that? Those are the things that we need to look and take into consideration.
My question is regarding the passenger seat. Is it for individual, or the $3 is for the family? Like for example, there's 3 family.
It's for individual.
So if there's 3 family, then it's $3 per each.
That's correct.
And another one, the deadline. Do you guys have the deadline for the submission of the application?
Well, we want it as soon as possible because once the, like I said, once the notice comes out and it's signed, the Attorney General informed us that it can become effective. But I'm giving you 5 days after the notice that is issued, that is signed. I will implement that. So when I implement that and you don't have an application to load and offload passengers at the transient dock, you're not going to be allowed to load and offload there.
The reason for shutting down Outer Cove Marina is so that you have enough money to pay the federal government and the convenience tax. That's my summary of your discussion.
That's not the reason. Safety is what the Secretary is what I'm hearing. My reason is that I need to have revenue to operate the Transcend app. I'm going to be putting 2 people there to be monitoring. I'm paying them salary. I need them to be, that Transcend app is supposed to operate self-sufficiently. Okay, whether you guys use the Transcend app or not, we're going to charge people to use the Transcend app. Transcend app needs money for repair and maintenance in the future, so we're going to use that money to repair for it. I don't have no funding from the general funds, and I'm not collecting no funding from the Fish and Wildlife to maintain the Transcend app.
A trial date and pre-trial conference has been set for the mayor of Rota and his co-defendant for allegedly taking government-funded trips under fraudulent pretenses. Ephraim Adelig and Evelyn Adelig are facing charges involving at least 8 trips taken at different times in 2018 to Guam, Palau, the U.S. mainland, South Korea, and Saipan. Ephraim Adelig has pending counts of wire fraud, conspiracy, theft from program receiving federal funds, another count of wire fraud, and false statement. Evelyn Adelig is facing counts of conspiracy, wire fraud, theft from program receiving federal funds, and false statement. A trial date is set for October 1st, 2019 at 10 a.m., and a pre-trial conference has been set for September 9th at 1:30 p.m. for both defendants. Coming up, if you have some musical talent, well, there is still time to enter a contest that can win you some big cash and prizes. Find out more after the break.
Get the phone plan you're looking for at IT&E. Stay connected with the strongest, widest, and most reliable network in the Marianas. Stream, share, play, shop, and surf the web with super fast 4G LTE data. Whether you need just a few gigabytes of data to get by, or if you want to go further with unlimited data, there's a plan for you. You'll always get the best price. Visit any IT&E store or call us to learn more. IT&E. Explore your world.
All workers have the right to a safe workplace. Employers must provide a workplace that is free from recognized hazards and comply with applicable OSHA standards, including proper reporting of injuries. Training needs to be done in a language and vocabulary employees can understand, and an OSHA information poster must be displayed prominently in the workplace. Workers, you have the right to raise a safety or health concern with your employer or OSHA without being retaliated against, and request an OSHA consultation of your workplace if you believe there are unsafe or unhealthy conditions. OSHA can help. Free assistance to identify and correct hazards is available to small and medium-sized employers without citation or penalty. So look out, speak up, and stay safe. Job safety and health, it's not only good practice, it's the law. Check out OSHA.gov or call 664-3154 or 3155.
You deserve more. I know it's been hard. Come on, let's go for a ride.
Hi, welcome to Dow Rent to Own.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now this feels like home.
Dial Rent to Own. Making lives better since 1987.
Welcome back to the Channel 2 News. MVA's managing director is back from Japan after a meeting at Skymark Airlines headquarters. Still, no firm date has been announced. Officials are hoping that changes soon. Our Chris Nelson has more.
We did a courtesy visit with Skymark Airlines with Ichi-san, who is the president of Skymark. Along with me was the Lieutenant Governor Arnold Palacios, Chairperson Marianne Pierce, Director Villagomez as well. And we wanted to reinforce our partnership with Skymark to ensure that we stand ready for their first inaugural flight.
We sort of thought they were going to start this summer, and it's been delayed. Did they give you any indication on when they're going to start flying?
No, they did not. However, they've made substantial progress, which is a great thing for us. Until they can finalize everything on their end, then they will announce their first international inaugural flight.
What are the hiccups? What did they say is slowing them down? Did they go into any detail?
Unfortunately, they did not. They did have some technical issues, but they were able to rectify that on their end, but not much.
Priscilla Jacopo says Skymark is planning daily service with 177 seats each day. The group also paid a courtesy visit to the U.S. Embassy.
We did also meet with JATA, and we also shared with them about Skymark flying down to Saipan, and we asked for their assistance in any of their promotional or marketing activities to put Saipan back on the map.
A Skymark official is on island this week, and Governor Torres says the president of Skymark will be here in September.
I think right now is just solidifying, their Japanese market, and we are anxiously waiting when Skymark will announce their first regular flight. So once that starts, at least we could be able to see the peak or the increase in tourism arrivals.
Today marks the 5th Austerity Friday for government workers since the measures were implemented. This is how Mayor David Apateng says his office is dealing with the policy.
Actually, we plan what we do. So we want to make sure that every time there's a Austerity Friday, we make sure that we do what we need to do Monday to Thursday. Try to finish everything up, especially if there's a funeral or something that we need to do. We do those things ahead of time. We take care before our people takes off on Friday. We're working along with the governor. We're all one government, and we're still working on our financial situation, and hopefully we can recover. I think with the tourists coming in and all that, based on the MVA report and the Hotel Association, it looks pretty good getting there. I think as of yesterday there was 80% occupancy rate in the hotel. So that's looking good. We pretty much depend on the tourist industry for our economic, and we need to continue to support that. Encourage more tourists to come in. I get a lot of visitors here, whether students, investors, or what, and we always encourage them to please encourage their people to come and visit us on this island. That's why it's important to keep our island clean, environment clean and beautiful, so we can continue to see our visitors coming back, for the second time or third time, and they can always invite their friends back home.
Can you sing and have some creativity? Well, you are in luck, because the entries for the ITNE Jingle Contest have been extended, giving you a chance to win some cash and prizes. Local talent from the Sinai and Guam now have until Friday, September 6th to create a song about ITNE and their mobile technology. You must be 18 years old or older to enter, and the lyrics must promote ITNE. The categories will be ITNE's Choice and the People's Choice. Prizes include $1,000 for ITNE's Choice and up to 4 phones, and the winner will be featured in a music video. The winner for People's Choice will receive $500 in cash and a $300 gift certificate for musical equipment and have the chance to perform at an ITNE event. To enter, go to ite.net and fill out the registration form. Upload a full song of no more than 5 minutes and a 60-second version and a 30-second version. Good luck. Coming up, KSPN2 Sports Report. What you have all been waiting for, the top plays of the week.
Faster, easier to use. With live TV, recordings, video on demand, and streaming apps, all in a single place. When you're looking for something new, recommendations are tailored to you. Voice-powered, personalized results to find what you want faster. And the unlimited potential of smart home. The new experience from TiVo is here.
Can you pick me up? I am tired. I am drowsy.
Guys, I'm heading to work.
Mom, you're mixing.
I'll take it after work. Junior? Yes? Bring me my medicine, please. Okay.
Mom, please, there's Pokemon back there. Please.
I'm trying to focus on the road.
Do not distract me while I'm driving. You understand?
Welcome to the Marianas Eye Institute. Our office on Beach Road is staffed with U.S. certified eye care technicians, doctors that have received national recognition, and a friendly, professional staff that will look after you and your loved ones. With over 1,200 eyeglass frames to choose from and an in-house lab, we can make most glasses in about an hour, and we even feature a mobile clinic to bring eye care to you. Keep your eyes healthy and strong with professional eye care at the Marianas Eye Institute.
Traveling or laying over on Guam? Don't wait around. Zip into Guam Adventures Zipline Park inside the Hilton Resort and Spa. Guides will take you through a series of zips, starting with a mountain course and then zip over the ocean with spectacular views of Tumon Bay. 6 zip lines in all deliver a thrilling experience, and it's family friendly, so bring the kids ages 6 and up. You'll love the security of double lines and a new braking system to make riding smoother. The towers are named after the islands in the Marianas. We call it the Island Hopper. Your guides will teach you what you need to know to soar through the jungle with a bird's eye view. Best of all, for residents of Saipan, Tinian, and Rota, you can book this experience at 20% savings. Log on to GuamAdventures.com and during checkout, use offer code HAFA20. Book it and zip it today. We'll even pick you up.
Buenas sports fans.
Buenas sports fans. We say farewell to August. It was nice knowing ya. But before summer fades into the sunset over the Philippine Sea, let's look at what's gone on and what's going on.
Charter Day. It's an institution in Chuk for decades as the community comes together for a day at a field somewhere, anywhere where they can hang around with their friends and family and display the latest trend in Chuki's women's fashion, which actually never changes. The day is full of races, any age, any distance, any time. No stopwatches are needed. Meanwhile, over at Palacios Field, the gates open for the Blue Jays versus the Mariners. Tone Tenorio coming in from center field to the hill, gets the K, and then trying to steal third. Oh, the Blue Jays cost themselves an out. And then a swing and a miss by Davey Montagolay. Tenorio and the Mariners going to beat the Blue Jays 9-4. Doesn't matter, because the Blue Jays are going to the playoffs for the first time in their history. That's because the Aces and Rockies have dropped out, leaving only 4 teams in the league, and the top 4 qualify for the playoffs. Vince Cepeda singles for GSM against the undefeated CK Bears. Salalia, the slow roller to third. The Bears get the out at first. Vince Cepeda wanders off the bag. Who knows why? Angel Palacios throws him out. Who knows why anybody does anything? So why does downtown Casper throw a baseball at Bernard Cabrera? Who knows? JJ LaFoy with the bunt. Lorenzo Sabacum fields it. Lancaster Sharmada, what an incredible catch while touching the bag. He's out. GSM surprised the CK Bears with their first loss since U2. GSM 3, CK Bears 2. The Marianas Bowl. Tomorrow, this gridiron classic returns to Airport Field Saturday at 1 p.m. The CNMI Sharks, once again, will be trying to take a bite out of Team Guam in this once-in-a-year Super Bowl of the Mariana Trench. And the history of this game stretches back all the way back. 6 times the CNMI has taken on Guam, and 6 times the CNMI lost. But then, in 2018, the Sharks rose from the bottom of the trench to bite Guam 26-0. Guam brought only 13 players for that game last year, and they didn't have skill position players who had burned the CNMI so badly in the past. So this year, they're out for revenge. Should be a great game. Sharks, Guam, Airport Field, 1 o'clock, Saturday afternoon. Bring your own cooler.
It was a terrific action-filled week for local sports. All 5 top plays of the week are worthy of a replay.
Coming in at number 5, it's this flying hitter by Beijing Elite Corps, number 5. At number 4, Lancaster Charmidal. Oh, you've heard of eye-hand coordination. That's eye-hand-foot coordination. Top play number 4. Coming in at number 3, Tinian Typhoon storm to the boys U18 Summer League Championship. Number 3. Coming in at number 2, Urban Villerin with this game-winning shot to clinch the U16 Summer League Championship. Number 2. And the KSPN top play of the week, Joshua Waldo scores the 7th and final goal for the NMI U18 Nationals as they sweep to the top of the International Festival and the KSPN top play of the week.
Here's the windup and the pitch.
I don't believe what I just saw!
So what are you going to do this year? At Gold's, a dedicated fitness studio with a cushioned floor is perfect for group exercise. The cardio room features a variety of treadmills, bikes, steppers, and ellipticals. Fitness machines will help you achieve your goals, and the largest free weight area on Saipan gives you comfortable space to work out. Gold's Gym team is ready to help you get to your goals. Try harder. We know you can do it.
And here is a look at today's weather report. We had a high of 90, low of 79, a heat index of 105, 74% humidity. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, isolated showers, northeast winds at 10 miles per hour. A high of 90, a low of 79. Seas 3 to 4 feet, sunrise 6:04 a.m., high tide 7:28 a.m., low tide 2:28 p.m., sunset at 6:30 p.m. And we want to say thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your evening and a great weekend. Tune in Monday night at 6.